In this video we're going to go over program 13.1 and program 13.2 in your book. We're going to be dealing with dates. How do we deal with, how do we read, and how do we display date values in SAS. So the first program, which is 13.1, and it appears in page 182 in your book, is called Reading Dates in a Variety of Date Formats. So we're going to be working with a data set that appears in, or it is stored in the date_data.txt file, which is one of the files that come with the book. You can actually download it from the website of the book and have it inside your SAS folders, so you can so it's ready for to be used. So here it is. This is the file that we're going to be working with, right? As you can see, it has some dates stored. So this is May the 23rd, 2015. It's written in the standard form that we use here in the United States. The month, the day of the month, and the year. Now here we have it in a different format. We have the day, we have an abbreviation of the month, and then we have the year. And this is the format in which is written in other countries, where you have the day first, then the month, and then the year. Okay, so these are different formats for dates. Okay, so this is our file, and we want to read it into SAS. So I'm just going to close it, and I'm going to go with explaining the first program 13.1. Okay, so we're going to create a data set called read_dates, which is going to be basically what I showed you before, but that's the name that we're going to give to the data set once it's uploaded into SAS. So I have an in-file statement that is telling SAS where my data set is located. It's basically inside my folders, and the name of the file is date_data.txt. We have done this before. Now my input statement is telling SAS, okay, this is column fixed type of format. I'm saying at column number 1 I'm going to have the variable date1, and the format of that variable is month, day, year, 10 dot. Well, this is basically saying SAS, okay, this is the format when you have the month /day/year with 4 characters. So in total you have 10 characters. That's the 10 here. Now starting at column 12 we have day 2, and the format in which is being read, or the format in which is written in the file, is date9 dot, which is basically the format that we saw here, where you have the day, then an abbreviation of the month, which is 3 letters for the month, and which is, by the way, is not case sensitive. And then we have the year, 4 digits for the year. So that's date9 dot. And then starting at column 22 we have date 3, which has the format day, month, year, 10 characters basically. Now all these different formats and some more appear on a table which is called List of Popular Date Formats in page 183 from your book, which, as you know, is an Introduction to SAS University edition by Ron Cody. Okay, so if we run this program, this is gonna tell SAS, okay, well, create this read dates data set with these variables date 1, date 2, and date 3, and then print it, and let me see what what you got. So I'll just run it. Now you see, now we have date 1, date 2, and date 3, but when we get there, doesn't look like a date at all. These are just numbers. Well, basically, the internal way of SAS storing a date is basically by counting how many days that particular date is from January the 1st, 1960. Now, I don't know why they picked that particular date as a reference, but that's basically what it is. So if your date is January the 2nd, 1960, it will say 1, right? Because it's 1 day after that starting point. If your date is prior to 1960, you get a negative number, right? But you don't want this display because this tells you nothing, right? I mean, you don't. It's kind of difficult to see, you know, what day it was the date just by, you know, having this number. You have to count, you know, it's impossible. So what you want to do is to include a format statement in which you format the dates according to whatever format you want to display. So for example, here I have included in this format for date 1 the regular month, day, year, 10 characters format, and then for date 2 I want to display with the date 9 format, which is, you know, 2 digits for the day, 3 characters as an abbreviation of the month, and then 4 numbers for the year. And date 3 I want to display with the weekday day format, which basically tells you the day of the week, comma, the month, day of the month, comma, and then the year. You'll see. And then I'm gonna print it. By the way, this no obs here option on the proc print deletes the observation column. So the ID column 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's gonna be gone because we don't really need it. So let me run this and you'll see the output. So now the dates don't look like this anymore. Now they look like proper dates, right? 05/23/2025, which is the same as 23 May 2015, Saturday, May the 23rd, 2015. And this is super cool because you can actually see what day of the week it was. Okay, so that's how you read and display date values in SAS, reading from, in this case, from a text file. Okay.